yeah. Just lying down on the ground, you can have your knees bent, knocking together. Or as usual, you can be in Savasana. Hand on belly, hand on chest. And just starting to bring awareness to your breath, your inhale, your exhale. You know, and in summary of, you know, in my course last night, you know, the main things are foundation, non-violence, like knowing where your edges are, conserving energy, you know, not using energy which we don't need to use, especially right now. And that's going to be the intention of our practice today. We've touched on it before. In Sanskrit, the word is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya, conserving energy. So just not putting too much effort in when you don't need to. It's that play between effort and ease again. And also this, you know, the simultaneous breath and movement, which is what is bringing you into that nice balanced state of dhyana, meditation, and giving you that respite mentally from the world. We're going to breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Just filling up like a balloon. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting empty in the lungs, pushing all that air out of the bottoms of the lungs. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing you straight from, you know, one side of the nervous system directly down into your rest digest, that calm state, the power of the breath. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. Becoming aware of yourself in your body, on your mat, in this moment. Focusing on the breath. Good. Inhale, you can bring the arms above the head. Reach through the fingers. Find the length, find the space. And on the exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Hug around those knees. Rock it out. Notice the breath just coming out through the nose or the mouth. Just gently, slowly releasing the shoulders. Checking in with those facial muscles. From here, you're going to hold on to that right knee and extend the left leg out to the end of your mat. Exhale. You can just hover that left foot an inch above the ground. And then when you're ready on the inhale, you're going to wheelie that left heel in towards you, towards your bum, and then push it skywards on the exhale. You're cycling out that left leg. Inhaling, exhaling, and you know what's happening here. You're getting a bit of core action, and you're also working into that hamstring. Exhaling as you extend it down towards the end of the mat. Inhaling as you wheelie that heel in towards you. Exhale as you push that heel skywards. Releasing the breath, releasing the shoulders, releasing that leg down to the end of the mat. Okay, we're all going to meet with our left heel skywards, and we're just going to gently bind our hands behind. So we were holding the right knee, just hold behind that left knee and over that right knee. Pushing through that left heel still, and then you might want to just rotate the feet, getting into the ankles, get the synovial fluid happening. Okay, good. And on the exhale, just release that right leg to the end of the mat. So you're going to kind of unbind your hands and then bind them again. Bring that right leg down to the end of your mat and slide your hands up the back of your left leg. Exhale. Padangasasana, so it's head to toe pose, okay? Pushing against that imaginary wall with that right foot. Again, brahmacharya, think about the energy that you're using here. Should just be the core muscles working, that's it. You're just there. And then if you can have a little go at grabbing hold of your left big toe with your right fingers, and then just open up that left arm, look left. If your neck is finding it difficult, then just hold the back of the head. Okay, you can still do that. But you're pushing into your left heel. Your right heel is an inch above the ground, and you're looking left and you're breathing. And you're pushing into that left heel. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Inhale. You can keep a hold of that left big toe. Rest your head down on the ground. Open up that left arm, shoulder height, palm to sky. And then just gently, you can have this left knee bent, that's fine. You're aiming to straighten into it when you come into the twist. But again, flexibility varies from body to body, as we know. So wherever you get to is wherever you get to. You're just letting that left leg fall to the right side until that right elbow hits the ground. You're looking left. Your leg might be bent, that's fine. And then you can just aim to straighten into that left leg. You're pushing into that left heel and you're breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, notice that everything is relaxed in your body. The only thing that really you're doing is holding that left big toe. That's it. And pushing into that left heel. Inhale, you can roll onto the back. Bring those knees into the chest. Rock it out, breathe it out. Okay. On the exhale, you can hold onto the left knee and extend that right leg towards the end of the mat. Release the breath, release the shoulders. Inhale, you can wheelie that right heel in towards you and start to cycle that right leg. Exhaling as you push it skywards and lowering it to the ground, inhaling as you wheelie that right heel in towards you. Cycling it out nice and slowly, nice and mindfully, firing the core muscles as you bring that leg towards the floor, and then pushing into that heel and getting into that tight hamstring as you exhale. We're going to meet with our right heel skywards. We're going to bind behind the right knee over the left knee. Exhale. You're just holding the bind. Your head's resting on the ground. And again, you can just rotate the feet. And then move your hands out of the way and just extend that left leg to the end of the mat. And then slide your hands up the back of that right leg. Again, brahmacharya, you're aware of the energy that you're using here. And actually, when you're here and you're pushing that right heel skywards and you're pushing into that imaginary wall with your left foot, then you can just bring your arms actually straight, parallel to the ground, and just reach forwards on the exhale. You're breathing. Then you can bend into that right knee, grab the big toe with the left hand, and actually here, just hold the back of that neck with your right hand, okay? And then look right and push into that right heel, exhale. So you're holding the right big toe with the left hand, you're looking right, and everything is working. Your left leg is fully active, you're flexing that left foot, and you're breathing. I really like this stretch. Inhale, you can rest the head down, bring the knees into the chest, rock it out. Grab a hold of the ankles, open up the knees wide, and just hold. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. From here, you're going to hold on to the ankles. You can hold on to the ankles. You might want to have a go at holding on to the big toes. Actually, do you know what? Let's come into happy baby while we're here. Let's get some stretch going on with both legs. You're pushing into happy baby and you're trying to straighten into those legs as well, your yoga. And just breathing into that space in the hamstrings. Again, notice what parts of the body you're working. Hopefully not much. And then on the exhale, you can bring those feet towards each other. You can still keep your bind around the big toes or hold the ankles. We're going to rock up. Okay, so you might be able to get the rocking up with your fingers around your big toes, but you might need to bring your hands to your ankles, your yoga, okay? You're here. If you haven't got the fingers around the toes, then do it now. And on the exhale, you're going to just come into happy baby, lift that chest. Close your eyes, find your sit bones. You know, when you're just closing your eyes and you become internally aware, Close the eyes, push those elbows into the inside of the knees. And if you like, on the exhale, you can just push into those heels. You can open the eyes if you like. Okay. On the exhale, just rest the feet down on the ground in a kind of box splits. We haven't done this for a while. Again, for men, it's quite a tricky one, but that's why we do it. So pull open that front body, come onto those fingertips behind you. Again, you might want to have a little rock and sway just to loosen up the body. And then we're going to stir that pot. We're going to stir the pot. Close your eyes and stir the pot. Flex the feet. Going one way and going the other way. So just please yourself here. You're just trying to get into the inner thighs, the groins. Again, the hamstrings. You're going one way and the other. Breathing and moving. Reaching forwards. On the inhale, we're going to meet with our right hand on the inside of that right leg. We're going to bring that left arm over to the right side, and we're going to keep bringing that left arm open into our wide wings, okay? Looking up towards that left hand, flexing those feet. Actually, exhale, reach to the side because it feels good. Look underneath your arm, see if you can see the ceiling. Breathe. And then on the inhale, you can come up, lift yourself up. Drop that left hand behind you, a kind of a little bit of a diagonal line from your hip. Come onto the inside of the right foot, the outside of the left foot, and then sweep that right arm and come all the way up on the inhale into your fallen triangle, wide wings again. Looking up to that right hand exhale. Okay. Exhale, you can reach that right arm towards the back of your mat. I'm not sure where you are on your mat actually, so wherever you are. Just reach, so you've got a straight line from the tips of the fingers to the bottom of the foot. Exhale, you can rest the butt down and come back into stirring the pot. Exhaling as you reach forwards. You're just opening your body gently this way. Inhaling, exhaling. Getting into the shoulders, getting into the neck. Okay. Your yoga, just go at your pace. We're going to meet with our left hand on the inside of our left foot, and we're going to come up into our wide wings. Inhale. So you're leveraging. You can even gently bring that left wrist down towards the left ankle a little bit more, and then you're looking up to that right hand and you're just breathing. You might even want to shake the head no here. And then on the inhale, you're going to just reach that right arm to the side. And then you're going to get that external rotation of those ribs so you can see underneath your arm, see if you can see the ceiling. Okay, breathe. Really reaching to that left side, really getting all into the, the right side of the body. Inhale, you're going to come up, wide wings. You're going to drop that right hand behind you, come onto the inside of the left foot, the outside of the right foot, and sweep that left arm all the way up into your fallen triangle. Looking up to that left hand. If you're not on a mat, which I'm sure you're not, you could be slipping. So just make everything really engage everything. Exhale, reach. And then drop your bum. Woo. Okay, circling. Then just bring those knees in towards you. That should have opened your thighs up a little bit. Exhale, hug. And then you're going to come onto your hands and knees. And you're actually coming into Balasana Child's Pose with prayer arms, prayer hands. Exhale. So prayer hands, Balasana Child's Pose. Reaching through your fingers, breathing. And when you're reaching through your fingers, really feel underneath this kind of area of like underneath the triceps, all around that lower part of the shoulder blade. Inhale, you're going to come onto your forearms, lifting the weight forward, and you're going to lift your chest, lift your chin, lift your tail, lift your seat. Exhale, you're going to push through your elbows and look towards the back of the mat. Release the breath. Inhale, you're going to lift the chin, the chest, the seat. I'm going to come forward a little bit. And then you're going to just bring your feet behind you and come into your forearm prayer plank. Okay, making sure you've got a nice straight line from the heels to the head. And then drop the hips, release the toes, bring those arms open, lift the belly button off the ground and just rock it out. Come down, bring those hands under the shoulders, push back into Balasana Child's Pose, exhale, hands back into prayer. Release the breath, forehead to the ground. Again, you might want to rock and sway here as well. That feels nice. Reaching through your fingers as much as you can. Inhale, coming onto your forearms again. Same thing again. Lifting the chest, lifting the gaze, lifting the seat. This is fine when you haven't got anyone behind you. I had a room full of people doing it yesterday. Exhale, pushing through the elbows, looking to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the seat. And again, bring those feet behind you and come back into your forearm prayer plank. Breathe. Push into those heels. And then drop the hips, release the toes, bring those arms open, shoulder wide, lift the belly button off the ground, and you can rock the hips, okay? On the exhale, we're going to push back into, just onto hands and knees. Actually, you can push into your cat-cow, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers, lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the seat, plug the arms. Then you're going to come into your neutral spine, okay? And then from here, we're going to actually bring our right foot off the mat to the right side. We're going to bring our right hand in line with our right knee. And then we're going to bring our left foot in line with our right knee and our right hand. And you're going to lift your left arm up to the sky. Okay, so everything is in a straight line. Right hand, right knee, left hand, left foot. Left foot in parallel to the end of your mat. Exhale, reach that left arm over your head. Now, I'm mirroring you, so you might be looking at it the other way, but just, yeah. So now it will look like my right arm, because I'm now mirroring you. Inhale, you're going to come up, use your core to bring you up. Wide wings. Drop that hand down, and then reach up on the exhale. I think hopefully you can see this in. You're reaching up. Again, imagine this bow. You've got this line, this kind of crescent shape. Inhale, wide wings, look down. Bring that left hand in line with the left knee. I'm now mirroring you, so I'm the opposite way. And I'm reaching that right arm towards the front of my mat. Exhale. Push into the outside edge of that right foot. Inhale, lift yourself up with your core. Exhale, reach up. Looking up to that left hand as you reach up. Inhale, wide wings. Coming down. Reach to the front of your mat with your right arm. Looking underneath your right arm so you can see your ceiling. Tuck your left toes. Lift your right arm up, back to wide wings. Look down. Bring that left hand off forward a bit, and then you can lift that back leg up. Okay? And then from here on the exhale, you can grab a hold of the back foot. Again, you're trying to get into a back bend here. You're opening up that right shoulder. You're looking to the sky. Back bend. Okay? Inhale. Bring that right hand back down. Push into that, straighten into that right leg. Push into that right heel. Exhale. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. And then push through those palms, cat-cow again. I really like a cat-cow in this position. It feels really good. So that's your right foot behind you, isn't it? Yeah. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the tail. Inhale, you're going to lift that right leg off the floor. Look forwards and bring that right foot in between your hands. Exhale. Lift the chest, lift the chin. And allow the weight to fall into that right heel. Make sure you've got a nice vertical line with that right shin, okay? Bring it forward if not. Exhale, you're gonna straighten into that right leg, tread your hands back towards you, release the breath, pull the right hip back. Inhale, bending into that right knee, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, same again. Hinging from the hips, pull the right hip back. Inhale, Bend into the right knee, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale. You're going to hold it here just for a moment. You're going to just let the weight fall forward. So really try to hinge from the hips. You're trying to get that straight spine rather than being like that with that sort of curved back. You're trying to get that. You're trying to lift the chest. Okay, good. Lift the chest, the chin. Exhale, you're going to bend into that front right knee. Tuck your back left toes and just lift that left knee off the ground. Push into that left heel and lift that right arm up behind you, wide wings, look towards that right hand, exhale. Okay. Inhale, bring that right arm over your head. See if you can see the ceiling underneath that armpit. Bring that right hand down to the ground on the inside of your right foot, and then step back on the exhale into dog, release the breath, walk the dog. Okay, walk the dog, walk it out, and have a little bit of intuitive movement in your dog. You know, what I'm encouraging people to do now in between these half sequences is rather than come into Balasana to rest, come into dog to rest, because it is resting pose after all. Release the neck completely. Okay, inhale, come into your plank. Hold the plank. Exhale, push back to heels, dog. Release the breath. Walk the dog. Inhale, come into plank. Hold the plank. Exhale, back into dog. Walk the dog. Last time, inhale, plank. Hold the plank. Exhale, push back into dog. Release the breath. Drop those knees. Hands underneath the shoulders and push into your palms, looking towards the back of the mat. Spread the fingers, plug the arms. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the seat. Neutral spine, and then you're going to bring that left foot off the mat. Bring that right knee, right foot in line with your left knee and your left hand, and I'm going to go the other way. Okay? And you're going to lift that right arm skywards. I've got no idea. Hopefully the other side now. If you're not on the other side, then twist over. It's really hard when you're like going. You're trying to mirror it and then you're not. Anyway, so just do the other side, okay? So just make sure that your foot is in line with your knee, which is in line with your hand, and you're lifting up, and you're going to reach the front of your mat. I'm assuming it's the front of your mat, okay? And get that, you know, again, that crescent shape. If you look at my fingertips, and then you look at the outside edge of this foot at the back, you can see it's like almost like a semicircle. That's what you're trying to get, okay? Use your core to come up on the inhale. Drop that hand, exhale, reach up. Little finger towards the face. Again, you know, you can even bend a little bit more. So again, you're getting that semicircle shape on the side body. Open the wings, look down, exhale, reach, looking underneath your arm so you can see your ceiling. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale. Pull in the belly to protect the lower back. Inhale. Drop the hand down. Exhale. Looking underneath the arm so you can see your ceiling. Inhale, lift that arm up. Look down. Bring that landed hand to the front of your mat a little bit. Tuck those toes if you need to, and then you can lift yourself up. While you're here, actually, you can even reach forwards again with that leg in the air. And then on the inhale, you can just grab a hold of the foot, shake the head no, and again, come into that back bend. We're trying to back bend, opening up that shoulder so you can breathe more easily into that side of the lung. Inhale, you're going to release the bind. You're going to spin yourself to the front of your mat, and you're pushing back into that left heel, exhale. So you're pushing back into that hamstring. I have to tell you, I was in a class, I had a room full of people. It was literally, it's very difficult to move around people. And I had them all facing the opposite side of the room, and I wasn't quite sure how. It was quite funny. They were all at this, like looking at the back of the room. Okay, so I'm hoping that didn't happen to you. Okay, from here, you can lift that. Actually, no, keep it down. Actually, sweep your right arm. We didn't do this last time, we should have done. Just drop that right hand on your lower back. Look over the right shoulder, exhale. You might want to tuck the right toes. And again, if you want to go for the bind here, you can go for the bind. You can grab that left foot with the right hand, looking over the right shoulder, exhale. Just while we're here, it's a nice stretch. Pushing hand into foot, foot into hand. Inhale, release the bind. And then again, you've got your leg, left leg behind you. Bring that left foot in between your hands, exhale. Release the breath. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Check that you're bringing that left foot even more forward maybe than you're used to. So you get a little bit more range here, okay? Exhale, tread your hands back towards you, straighten into that left leg. Pull the left hip back, hinge from the hips, keep a straight, strong spine. Inhale, bend in, lift the chest, the chin. Exhale, release the breath. You're aiming to get your nose towards your toes. Inhale, tread forwards, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, last time. Just stay here for a moment. You're just letting that weight of gravity just draw you down. You're breathing into that left hamstring. Just really breathe into it. This is runner's lunge, I think, isn't it, in normal terms? Bending into that left knee, ground your right hand, tuck your right toes, and lift that right knee off the ground, and then bring that left arm behind you, exhale. Wide wings again, pushing into that right heel. Exhale, you can reach that left arm to the front of the mat. Again, get that external rotation of your ribs so you can see the ceiling. Then you can drop that left hand on the inside of your left foot and step back on the exhale into dog. Walk dog. When you're ready, on the inhale, you can come into vinyasa. Cobra, up dog. Come down and have a little rest in Balasana Child's Pose if you like. Or you can come to vinyasa again, up to you, your yoga. Breathe. Conserving that energy, we need it. Lots going on out there. Crazy world. Okay, inhale, you can reach through the fingers. You're going to come up onto hands and knees, tucking the toes. Exhale, dog. Release the breath. Walk the dog, or just statically work into the heels. You know, that's also really nice, just staying put and just gently working into those heels. Plugging those arms, lifting the hips up. From here, you can walk step, tiptoe, jump your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, curl up through the spine, bring your arms above your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. I'm going to show you what we're going to do now, okay? So you've got a little bit of an idea of where we're going with it. We're going to come down, halfway lift, come down, take the right foot back, spin that left leg up to the center, bend that left knee, open up the left hip, look underneath the right armpit, see the toes. Square the hips, straighten that left leg, look forwards, bring that left foot in between your hands, and then again, we're going to rock into that runner's lunge, okay? From here, we're going to bring that right foot back. We're going to lift ourselves up into our reverse triangle. We're going to bend and come into warrior on the other side, but I'll show you this side. Parsvakonasana. And then we're going to come down into our side squat. Now, this is quite hard for people that have got knee issues. And I can't remember. Adam, I know you're fine. Ian, I can't remember, but have a go. You're pushing into the outside edge of this foot. So there, you're going to go the other side, you're going to come back, and then we're going to come into our, okay? So you're on the side in front of your mat. You're going to lift yourself up. Root through your feet, rise up through your fingers. Pull in that belly, get that stacking. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Release the breath. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring your hands down, take your right foot back, and then spin your left leg up into your split dog. Then bend that left knee, open up that left hip, look underneath your right armpit so you can see your left toes. Inhale, square the hips, straighten that left leg, look forwards, bring that left foot in between your hands, And then on the exhale, you're going to slowly start to bend and straighten into that left leg. Inhaling as you bend into it, lifting the chest, lifting the chin. Exhale as you're straightening into it. Pull that left hip back, okay? Inhaling, exhaling. So rock it out a couple of times, 3 times, and then just try and stay here in this strong stretch. Again, Ian, it looks so good. You know, you've got so much more space in your body now. Really bring that left hip back, okay? And then on the inhale, you're going to bring that right hand on the inside of that left foot or onto the left shin, but lift that left hand onto your lower back, looking over the left shoulder. Bring that right foot forwards, actually, and ground into the outside edge of that right foot. You're setting yourself up here for your reverse trikonasana, triangle pose, and then lift your left arm up and breathe. You're trying not to collapse into it. You've got a straight front leg. I mean, ideally, see what normally happens is you've got blocks, okay? But you haven't got that luxury. So you can maybe just bring that left hand onto your lower back, Ian. That's good enough. Okay? Straighten into that front leg, Adam. And then you're going to bend into that left knee and you're going to windmill your way up into your warrior 2 on your right side. Exhale. Straightening into that front leg, lifting up. Exhale, bend into that knee, and then reach to the front of your mat into your half, your one side stretch here, and the advanced version is here. You're hovering, and you're again external rotation of those ribs so you can see your ceiling and breathe. Okay, breathe, breathe. It's the breath that sustains you, gives you the resilience, builds the strength. Okay. On the exhale, you can then just bring your hands to the ground, bend those knees, pigeon toe your feet a little bit, and then you're going to come into your side squat. Okay, you want to ground the outside edge of that foot, ground it into the mat, have it parallel to the end of your mat. Inhale, you're going to come up, and you're going to side squat the other side. Release the breath. You're trying not to put all the weight into your fingers as you do this. You're trying to hold your weight. Inhale. Again, take your hands off the ground if you want to. You don't have to. Coming into your side squat this way. Bring that, potentially your right elbow. So to get this, first, you're pushing into the outside edge of that back foot. That's giving you the stability. That is your foundation, okay? When you've got that, you're pushing your prayer hands into your chest. Then you can have a little go at lifting that left foot up towards the sky. Find your drishti. Find your drishti. Okay. Breathe. Release the hands down. Nice, Adam. Nice, Steffi. Lift yourself up. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, pigeon toe your feet. Halfway lift. Exhale. Just hang out in Padottanasana for a minute because it feels good. Just hang out from the hips and get your breath back, really. Again, remember when we do it again on the other side, remembering that conservation of energy. You don't have to work so hard, okay? I like that. I love that philosophy. You know, we just put so much out all the time, you know. We need to be really guarded about how much we're putting out and what we're holding, especially at the moment. Okay, inhale, you're going to bring yourself to the front of your mat. Spin onto your back toes. Exhale, push back into dog. Release the breath, walk the dog. And then come into your vinyasa when you're ready. Coming down, pulling yourself forward and up dog. Have a little moment in Balasana, actually. Exhale, just get your breath back again for a second. Or come through vinyasa if you want to keep the energy, the tapas, the heat. Taking a breath. Checking in with breath, checking in with body. Inhale, coming onto hands and knees. Tucking the toes, exhale. This time you're going to lift that right leg skywards. Push through that right heel and then bend that right knee, open up that right hip, exhale. Okay, trying to push the weight into both hands, square the hips, straighten that right leg, push through those hands, spread those fingers, look forwards and bring that right foot in between your hands. And on the exhale, you're going to start to straighten into that right leg, pulling that right hip back. So you've got your right foot in between your hands, your left foot behind you. Inhale, you're going to lift the chest, lift the chin as you bend into that right knee. Exhale, release the breath. Inhale, again, you can tread your hands forwards if you like. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale. Hold here for a minute. Breathe into that right hamstring. You're straightening into that right leg. You're breathing. You're pulling that right hip back. Nice. Trying to straighten that back. Breathing. And when you're ready, you can just bring that back left foot forwards a little bit and push into the outside edge of that left foot round. Bring that left hand on the inside of that right foot or onto that right shin, but don't collapse into it, hold your weight. And then bring that right hand onto your lower back and look up over the right shoulder. And again, you're trying to spin your chest towards the ceiling. Then you can lift that right arm up to the sky and look up to your right hand. It's hard without the blocks in, I know that. You know, this is generally what I would be doing. I'd be giving you blocks. Meanwhile, Stephanie's got a child doing down dog on her mat. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bend into the right knee. Sweep yourself up on the inhale into your warrior two on your left side, exhale. Straightening into that front leg, reach up with that front arm. Exhale, you can bend into that front knee and then sweep your way into your side stretch, Parsvakonasana, exhale. Look under your arm so you can see your ceiling. And again, you can hover that hand, that lower hand, if you want to take it up. Breathe. You can bring those hands down to the ground. And you're doing the same thing again. You're going to squat. Probably, hopefully, the other way to what you were doing last time. Okay. Kick it out in. Hope you're all right. Okay, you're swapping sides. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to as well. Inhale, you're going to come over. Exhale. Grounding into the outside edge of that foot. Inhale, again, try and take your hands off the ground as you come into your squat on the exhale. The other side to what you were doing last time, okay? Push into the outside edge of that foot. Bring that elbow onto the knee. Bring your other hand to meet the other hand. Lift yourself up into your prayer hands. Look at my forearms, they're parallel to the ground. I'm pushing my thumbs into my sternum, into my chest, and then you can have a little go at lifting that foot up towards the sky. Exhale. Find the drishti and breathe. Remember to breathe. It's strong. Bring your hands down. Ooh, and lift yourself up into Padottanasana and just sway from side to side. Do whatever you want here in Padottanasana. You know, you're just swaying, rocking, just moving, whatever feels good for your body. You're just hanging out. While you're here, you can bring that left hand underneath your nose and just bring that right arm skywards. Exhale, bring that right hand down under your nose and bring the left arm upwards. Exhale, release down, all the way down, release the crown towards the ground. Tread your way to the front of your mat. Spin onto your back toes, step back into dog. Exhale. Walk the dog. Inhale, come into that vinyasa. Up dog, cobra. Exhale, you can come back into downward facing dog. If you need to rest, rest, or you can come into dog. and breathe. See, dog is resting pose, right? I mean, I was saying to my beginners, they've done 4 weeks with me and they were laughing at me still. When I was like, they're like, really, this is not resting pose. But you know, you can hang out here a bit longer than maybe you could 6 months ago or even a year ago, you know? Okay, you're gonna walk, step, jump your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Release the breath. Bend those knees, inhale, curl up through the spine, bring your arms above your head. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Release the breath. You want to stay in Tadasana and just have 3 breaths here. It's nice to do that. It's really, really grounding. Just check in with your feet, close your eyes, pull in your belly, release the shoulders. Just check in with your body, check in with your breath. It's nice just to stop and take in, you know, let all this tapas, this energy, this dynamism of, you know, your practice all sort of integrate. Feeling rooted through the feet and that energy rising up through the spine, all the way out the top of the head. Strong, firm mountain, hence its name. Strong, firm, stable. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Okay. I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Okay. So just for ease, we're going to bring our right foot back. We're going to lift ourselves up. We can do this together. Let's do this together. Take your right foot back and lift yourself up on the inhale into your high lunge. On the exhale, you're going to twist to your left, back into your peaceful warrior. Okay. Completely forgot what we're doing. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay, remembering to bend into that knee, place between effort and ease. I want you to drop that backhand, your left hand, lift your right arm up towards the sky, and then propel your weight onto your left foot and bring that right hand down on the ground underneath your shoulder, and then look up over that left shoulder, straighten that right leg, and then bring that left arm to the sky. Exhale, reverse half moon pose. Breathe, nice. Now, while you're there, I want you to bring everything back in. So bring that left hand down, bring that right knee in towards you, kiss that right knee. This is called flamingo pose. Kiss that right knee. It's giving you a rest for a second. And then grab that right foot with your left hand, bend into that left leg and lift yourself up on the inhale in your mudra finger. So finger and an index finger and thumb are connecting. Push foot into hand, hand into foot, and come into dancer's pose on the exhale. So it's opposite hand on opposite foot. Breathe. And when you're ready to come out of it, I can't see you there, Adam. You can shake it out. Good. Shake it out. Okay. Coming back to the other side. We're going to do the other side, okay? So you're going to take your left foot back. Bring your arms on the inhale. Up. Get your balance. So you really need to get your balance here, especially on that front foot. Exhale, you're going to spin to your right side. To your right side. Drop that back hand onto your lower back, so your right hand, and lift that left arm up and then look forwards. When you feel you're strong and stable in that right foot, on the exhale, you're going to propel your weight forwards, lifting that back leg up. Drop that left hand underneath your shoulder, looking down still. Straighten that back leg. And then when you're ready, you're going to look up over that right shoulder. Release the breath. Remember to breathe here. And then when you're ready, you can lift that right arm skywards. Exhale, so breathe. Nice thing, you've got it. Yeah, good guys. Breathe. Remember the breath holds you. Then bring that left knee in towards you and the other hand down to the ground. Flamingo. Kiss that left knee. Hands on the floor, bending those knees. Grab a hold of that left foot with your right hand and get ready. Set yourself up. So basically ground through that right foot. Bring your hand, your finger and your thumb together and then lift yourself up. So you're lifting your chest, your chin. You're reaching forwards with that left hand. You're Your right foot leg is bent, and you're pushing hand into foot, foot into hand. Lifting the chest, lifting the chin. Breathe. Exhale. Shake it out. So we're doing everything backwards. Reverse everything. Okay. From here, going to come onto top of your mat. Come onto the fingertips. Exhale, come down into your squat. And have a little go at your crow pose. Bringing those hands forwards. Bringing the weight forwards onto the knees, heading towards the under the armpits. Make that ledge with your tricep. And bring your big toes together. Breathe. Look forwards. Remember, it's all about making that parallel ledge with your tricep in line with the ground. That's the key. Breathe, breathe, breathe. When you're ready to come out of it, you can come out of it. Next time we're gonna have a little go at the side one, which is something similar. You're trying to make that ledge with your tricep on the side. We'll do it next time. Okay, so you can just come down to the ground. You've earned your Shavasana today. I thought what we could do here is actually just roll into shoulder stand and then have a little go at the plow pose again. So, sorry, the box splits when you're up in your shoulder stand. That feels really nice. And then you can just slowly bring those feet down behind you. Supporting the back. And of course, again, as always, be really careful with your neck. And if you don't feel like doing that, don't. Just do whatever you want, really. The place between effort and ease. Notice which muscles need to be switched on to hold you. Nice, Adam. Can't see you, Stephanie. I just see a blue sky, Steph. That's it. Oh, and some feet. Aha, there she is. Nice. When you're ready. Yeah, nice, Stephanie. So push into those heels. Open up those feet really wide. Legs, yeah. Gorgeous. When you're ready to come out of it, you can come out of it. Woo. Stay there for as long as you like and have a few breaths if you want. Again, if there's anything you want to do before you come into Shavasana, then do it. You know, if you want to bring the knees into chest, you can do that. If you want to drop the feet and just lift your hips up into your bridge pose, you can do that as well. That feels really good here as well, actually. Nice in again. Are you going into pigeon in, I wonder? Don't know what you're going to do. No, you are. Okay, if you want to do a pigeon, anyone, do a pigeon. Do whatever you want. Next few minutes, just do what feels good for your body. Okay, we've got 2 people in pigeon now. I did this in my class the other day, actually. I gave them a choice. So I literally had half of them in bridge and half of them in pigeon. We all do what's right for us. I'm going to swap over, yeah. Nice. Gosh, that's dynamic, right? It was a lot of tapas, a lot of heat. So imagine now all that heat is starting to cool down. All those embers are starting to dissolve underneath you. It's a nice visualization. Just all the embers are just settling down onto the ground and they're going into the earth and they're all just dissolving, disappearing. As you cool down, your heart slows, your breath becomes deeper, you're more aware of your breath, your body. And wherever you now are, you can just come sort of towards your Shavasana. So just spin that back foot, yeah, back foot forwards, yeah, nice. You might want to bring those knees into the chest before you start, before you come into Shavasana. You might want to twist, actually. Ian, Steffi, you might want to twist. Yeah. Done quite a bit of back bending. So when you're back bending, generally speaking, the best way to just, you know, counter the back bending is the twisting at the end. So you're definitely getting more mobility in your spine as well. Now we're doing a lot more of that opening of that front body. Breathing in, breathing out. And then here, when you're ready, you can come into your Shavasana. You've got a whole 5 minutes, guys. Those who need to go back to life. Really relish that time, you know. Keep the eye on the breath. You know, cultivate that Ujjayi breath, constricting the throat. Gravelly sound as you breathe. Keeps your mind really focused, especially in a daytime practice. At nighttime, it's less applicable. In the daytime, your mind is just ready to step straight back in. As soon as you stop moving, your mind's like, right, it's trying to jump back in and take control again. So this is, you know, a really good opportunity to just cultivate that discipline of that chatter. Just focus on the breath, the inhale, the exhale, the rise and the fall of the belly, the chest. Just becoming aware of the sounds around you. For you, Stephanie, this is even more prevalent because you're outside. And as you breathe in and you're filling the belly, filling in the lungs, as you exhale, you're just releasing your body a little bit more. So I'm going to leave you here for your Shavasana, so you can say that as long as you can get away with, as always. But thank you for joining me today. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next week. Waving back. Namaste.